Good morning! As I'm here today to share with you a book that I've read called
The Power of Verbal Intelligence by Tony Buzan.
With the help of Tony Buzan, you need never be lost for words ever again. This book shows you how to harness the power of your verbal intelligence and become brilliant with words, reading, speaking, remembering, and understanding them, improving your social life and your career in the bargain.
Verbal Intelligence.
Just the ability to juggle with the alphabet of letters, to combine them into words and sentences. Your verbal IQ tends to be measured by the size and range of your vocabulary, and by your ability to see relationships between words. In this book, Tony Buzan introduces the best language learner the world has ever known, the master of verbal intelligence.
The Human Baby.
You will come to realize that as a baby, you use all the right tools to develop your verbal intelligence. As your life goes on, you ignore them. As a result, the development of your verbal intelligence came to a halt. However, all you have to do now is to pick up these tools up again and continue with your verbal growth. You may end up as an even better language learner than the baby. Tony Buzan has introduced the first tool, which is
Mimic the best.
in exactly the same way that a baby copies those persons who are more successful.
Its parents.
Copy those people from your own profession whom you would consider to be top of the pops in the imaginative use of words, as well as in range and clarity. Make a point of observing and studying them, noting especially interesting words that they use, as well as their method of delivery. Second is
Play with words.
remember that one of the baby's most powerful learning is play. Apply this to the development of your own vocabulary. Make sections of different types of words to come up with startling new words and meanings, and enjoy the freedom that it gives you. Thirdly, Tony Buzan also said
To look out for unknown words.
keep a constant look out for words of which you don't know the meaning, and also for words that are completely new to you. For many adults, facing the fact that they don't know is disturbing. As a result, they tend to try to avoid such situations. If you look at this formula for behavior for a moment, you realize that it is a formula for disaster. If you only stay safely in areas that are completely known to you, and always avoid those that are not, what will you ever learn? Nothing. The baby is exactly the opposite. Why? Because a baby loves not knowing. Not knowing opens up the infinite opportunity for learning fresh, new, and exciting things. The baby is purely ignorant, and ignorance simply means to not know. Realize that the more you know, the more you will know that there is still more to know. Approach your pursuit of new and fresh knowledge like a baby, thus with enthusiasm. Fourth,
Learn from your mistakes.
ignorance. Many adults also are discomforted by and afraid of making mistakes, especially with words. They mistakenly think that this shows them to be slow, unintelligent, and somehow not worthy. Nothing could be further from the truth. If you want to learn how to speak any vocabulary brilliantly, learn from the greatest language learners there are babies and children. They settle high in the safety of words that they know. Their preference is to leap for the stars and to make as many mistakes as are necessary to get there. We know that mistakes are not an impediment to learning, and mistakes are the golden pathway to learning. Enjoy all of yours from now on. Lastly, Tony Buzan also said,
Is persist in your pursuit of verbal power.
remember that one of the prime qualities used to describe the incredible intelligence and accomplishments both of babies and the great geniuses is that single word, persistence. The Oxford English Dictionary defines persistence as meaning to continue firmly in an opinion or course of action in spite of difficulty or opposition, to continue to persist. If you steadfastly pursue your goal of verbal intelligence, you will become much more verbally intelligent and will approach the incredible skills of the baby and the genius in this area. Persist and you will overcome all obstacles to learning. Persist and your mistakes will turn into successes. Persist and you will acquire thousands of new word friends. Persist. Thank you.